tell us about what you do, what Gembah is, and who you serve.
Yeah, so I am the founder and president of Gembah. We are a product innovation platform, so we help businesses, both e-commerce, Amazon, and promotional products companies and retail brands create and manufacture products. So we have a team of engineers, designers that help more of the product innovation side of things, so helping bring ideas to life through sketches, design, full renderings, CAD drawings. And then we have a team in China that focuses on the manufacturing. So once those collateral for your projects are done, for those cool products that you're trying to make, we turn it over to our team to help bid it out to our factory network, which is over 500 now. And then once you're into production, we do a bunch of quality control measures and really look at it as if you were physically there in the factory yourself. So you take photos and videos along the way to make sure that we're scrutinizing the way that you would, not a third party necessarily. Really, we see ourselves as a partner in crime in that sense. And then once everything's ready to go, we help with the logistics as well. So really a turnkey operation to make sure that you can get these cool products to the market in a very fast manner. So typically we can get them out in like 3 to 6 months.
Where the hell were you when I was in the e-commerce world? Jesus, I needed you.
Actually, I keep hearing that, but we're here now. So
yeah, no, I actually two different e-commerce worlds. First, it was for me, it was supplements, digestive health supplements. So that was U.S. based, but we had another. My wife had a different product that we manufactured in China, or she manufactured in China, but we had no idea what we're doing. So I love this subject, and I think there's probably a lot of people that are listening going, oh my God, where's this guy been? So tell us that. Where have you been? How did you get started doing what you do? What's your background beyond, prior to Gembah?
Yeah, so it's actually unrelated completely. I started at, as a consultant, many moons ago, my prior life. And really that helped me organize chaos and got me that operational and financial way of thinking. And then I moved into a role where I was running the Texas markets for a company called Instacart, which was same day delivery. And you get to see explosive growth, as an employee, I think number 40 or something like that. So, moving that market from zero to doing, 7+ figures in a week in GMV, which is, hiring nonstop, hiring days where you had to hire 75 to 100 people a day. I mean, it was nuts. Yeah. And then from there, I moved into a strategy role at a company called Drop-Off, which was focused on more than just grocery delivery, but more just same day courier delivery. And while I was there, I started to pique an interest into manufacturing side of things. It always, the show How It's Made always resonated with me. I like to watch that show. And then I met a couple people that were into the manufacturing world. One of them owns a pet products company, and he really opened my eyes into what really goes on into that. And the whole time I was thinking, man, there's like really a problem that goes on for a product company to try and find a good resource to really make products and overseas, especially. So I started doing a ton of research, and then I started to really just test this theory out of what is missing in the market out there. And, it started off as really just trying to be like a quality control company, seeing like how we can help and just being like a team on the ground overseas. And as we continue to grow over the last couple of years, we've started to say, okay, there's tons of companies out there that do this already. What is the it factor for Gembah? And it's really offering that full scale design plus manufacturing offering where we can take something from idea all the way through the entire process. And the reason for that is, I've seen a couple of my friends go through that process, and, they work with a designer maybe, and then it's kind of disjointed. You have that experience where you're going to designer, and they don't know if they can actually get that product manufactured. They go to the manufacturer, and they say, okay, well, what do I have to change to make a mass scale production here? And then they have to go back to the designer, and the designer starts charging them, and then the manufacturer says, well, that's wrong. This whole process is just kind of, just not straightforward. And so what we're trying to do is bring in experts along the way at each different part of the cycle. So start off with the product design part of it, have experts that have made products at manufacturing, at full-scale manufacturing before, and then sync them up with the factory so that you don't have that lack of communication, that gap of communication. It's resonated really well, especially in the Amazon space. We've started to even expand our offering beyond just the product design into more of a research-based company to help with, there's tools out there like Helium 10 and so, but we have a team over there that can help really expedite that process and enhance the Helium 10 and the Helium 10 experience.
So expand, you mean expand beyond their current set of SKUs to, a wider product line? Is that what you mean by expand?
Yeah. So let's say that you have a search term that you find that is really hot right now. There's a lot of investment that could go on into making a product completely new from scratch, or incrementally innovating and paying some high design fees if you don't know what you're doing. What we can do is actually say, okay, you find this hot search term. Let us go talk to our factory networks and find out what the latest and greatest technology is for that search term, and find out a product that isn't on the market yet, and then you just go sell it, right? And we've done that successfully now for a couple of our customers, and they actually have a 7-figure product now because of our research.
That's amazing.